Welcome to Arts Blast on the Air. It's a podcast, it's a radio show, and an Alexa skill, all presented by Riverside Theater and Ballet Vero Beach, two of the greats in Florida arts supporting the arts. I'm Willie Miller, and I'm here every week talking with people in the arts on the Treasure Coast and beyond. Well, it's time to grab your season tickets for the Ballet Vero Beach season ahead, but this weekend experience the power of world-class dance at Riverside Dance Festival, when Ballet Vero Beach and Riverside Theater present Dimensions Dance Theater of Miami, August 6th through the 8th. Riverside Theater. Get tickets at balletverobeach.org or the Riverside Theater box office 772-231-6990. And now on with the show. I've got two ladies here in front of me that I have not seen in way too long. Judy Burgarella, Camy DeMario, two Vero Beach, but well-known everywhere artists. Judy, you want to talk first?
Sure. Well,
you don't have to. Camy, do you want to talk first?
I don't know. Camy could chime in whenever she wants.
Yeah, I guess you go first. Yeah, we go first.
Okay.
Yeah, you go first.
Well, we opened up the Florida Art Chix Gallery in February of this year, and it's going quite well.
Yes.
We have spaces to rent for artists, and we have our own artwork there. And, the landscape in our gallery changes every month with new artists, and it's very exciting. And this month we have some really wonderful people.
Well, before we get to those wonderful people, let's talk about you two. Judy,
okay.
I've known you forever as an artist.
Yes.
In fact, I remember when you took me to, was it a Denny's up in Sebastian for a cup of coffee?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't remember.
Oh, boy.
Oh, gosh.
Always unforgettable. That's me. That was my introduction.
That's me.
That's when I think it was when I first got here, started covering the arts.
Oh, really?
And you were looking to find out, to
Oh,
connect.
yes.
Now she's remembering.
Yes. Well, we're all a little older now, too.
Well, yes, we are.
Yes.
But your art is not older. It's ageless, your art. Let's talk about, first of all, you are so well known now anyway for portraits, I think. But how did you get started, and what is your medium, or do you have more than one?
I love it all. I do all of it: pastel, watercolor, acrylic, oil, gouache, whatever strikes my fancy. I do commissions, but I just like to paint what I like to paint, and I love to teach. I think teaching is really number one, because you're imparting what you've learned into other people, and it makes them happy. And what better thing to do than make other people happy? And I see the improvement in my students, especially in the museum. I have quite a following in the Vero Beach Museum of Art, and I started mostly teaching portraiture, and now I'm doing open studio because I'm a little ADD, and that allows me to jump from one medium to another, one subject to another, which is a wonderful, exciting challenge, and it makes it more entertaining for me to teach a class like that. No, I love it all.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's so much out there to do.
Yes.
You got to test everything before you go.
And this is the place to do it.
Absolutely.
Especially with the museum expanding.
Oh.
It's going to be dynamite.
This is going to be the art destination town.
Absolutely.
Forget Miami. Forget Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, it's too crowded anyways.
We've got a lot more to offer.
Yes.
Okay, talk about how you got started.
How I got started in art in Connecticut.
Wow.
Not as a
I'll try to condense it, but it really was a trigger because there was illness that came in my family. It was a type of cancer. And my sisters just, kept getting sick. And I'd always wanted to be an artist, but, busy with family and stuff. But so I jumped in thinking, I could draw anything and painting's got to be easy. It's not. You have to learn it. It's better if you're taught it so you can go from A to Z without going through B and Y. And I was struggling. So I started my own painting group so that I could learn from other people, because I figured, my sisters were having these things, and I was probably next. But the deal was I'd bring them to all different beautiful places in Connecticut, knock on doors, find rivers, go to woods, and no charge, just let me put my easel next to you.
Wow.
So I put an ad in the paper, invited all the best artists, and I learned all the different mediums from some of the best artists in my region in Connecticut. It was a wonderful way to learn.
I am not the least bit surprised, Judy, knowing you not as well as I would like, but just what I've seen from you over the years,
Yeah.
I am not surprised.
Well, thank you.
And I think you probably impart that to your students as well, that curiosity and
Yes.
determination.
Yep. And the excitement and the mystery. The mystery is wonderful because you never know how your painting is going to come out. Sometimes it's wonderful, sometimes it's awful, but it's usually awful until it turns wonderful. And that takes the last few hours of a painting is when the magic happens.
Really?
So that's, it sometimes takes a little longer. So that's what I try to impart to my students because they want to throw it away right in the middle. So I show them how I paint and all the mistakes I make along the way. And it inspires them to keep going, even though it's a dog. I mean, it's terrible. You have to keep going because the final embellishments is what really makes it come alive. But without me, many of them stop when it's at the ugly stage. And it's a shame because the joy comes after the ugly.
Huh.
Interesting.
Really, Camy? I'll have to try
Yeah.
that. When you sit down to paint or draw, do you have an idea of what you're going to do at that moment, or is the inspiration once you have the tool in your hand?
Well, in recent years, I do that on the fly. I paint on the fly. There's a show I want to get into, or there's a class I want to teach. I have an upcoming class to teach skies and clouds. And I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to do the research. I know how to do it, but I want to be able to impart that information with eloquence and excitement to my students. And that takes a little bit of homework. So, art is a constant journey, no matter how good you are. And one of the artists we're getting in our gallery, I picked up her work yesterday. I think she's the finest artist in the town, maybe in the region, and still life. And I have 4 small pieces of hers, and I'm getting a lot more one season. I bought one of her pieces in a show that I curated in the museum. I saw it at one Bester show and had to have it.
So you want to share her name, or are you keeping that a secret?
No, it's Alice Ferguson. She's an unknown. She needs to be discovered, but she's very humble, and her work, if you could see it, you would just marvel over it. I saw everything at her house yesterday, and I am so psyched about this artist. She's an old friend, too.
Okay.
We were both in the Artist Guild Gallery together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, years ago.
And what is her medium?
Oil.
Okay.
And she paints sitting on the floor. I mean, the whole thing is so amazing.
Is she very young?
No, well, I shouldn't say that. I think she's around my age, which I'm not.
And she sits on the floor to paint?
Pardon?
She sits on the floor to paint?
Yes. I have a picture of her I took. I just couldn't believe. She told me that years ago. But I said, do you mind if I take a picture of you painting that painting? They're masterpieces. They belong in a museum. They're absolutely beautiful, and I own one, and it's going to be in my gallery today. Oh, no, it's in the now. I installed it yesterday.
So everybody has to come and see it.
Yes. It's not for sale because it's mine.
Yeah.
All right. You keep talking about this gallery. What's going on? I didn't know you had. I knew you from the Artist Guild.
Yes. Yeah, I left the Artist Guild, it must be 8 years ago. Yeah, more. Camy, my partner in crime, the pest, forced me one day to do a podcast. I didn't know what a podcast was. And I think I was depressed over something. And so, she put the flowers on the coffee table, put the camera up, and I said, I'm not ready for this. And all of a sudden, she turned the camera on. I said, Hi, I'm Judy Burgarella. All of a sudden, it just came to life. And she's a great interviewer, too. She's, with that Italian accent. Wow. Kim, you want to talk? I'm doing all the talking.
No, that's okay. No, you're talking about yourself.
Yeah, you got the first segment, and Camy will get the second segment.
Yeah. All right. But, I mean, she is part of our team,
Yes.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And, we had another location in Dixie Plaza on 951 Old Dixie.
That was
in Vero.
953.
That was 953. We're now at 951. Wonderful gallery, 4 rooms. We have a great room gallery, the classroom gallery. We teach classes there, the kitchen gallery, and a podcast studio gallery where we do a little podcasting. We do videos for all our guest artists. We have different guest artists every month.
This sounds wonderful.
It is wonderful. It's a beautiful place. We're very happy to be there. And, it's exciting. We have our openings the second Saturday of each month.
No, second Friday.
Friday, rather. Thank you. Which is the 14th.
We'll get this organized.
Yeah.
It's the hot summer art and book signing at the Florida Art Chix Gallery. That's Friday, August 14th, 5 to 8 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll talk more with Camy about this, if that's okay.
Yes, sure.
Judy Burgarella, it's so wonderful to see and talk
Good
to you
to see
again.
you, too. You're looking well.
Thanks. And you.
Thank you.
We haven't aged a day. Okay. Riverside Theater is ready for the new season. From the comic Clue to the uproarious Hairspray, Riverside season is filled with 6 professional productions, including a world premiere. And listen to this. It's a deal. Buy 4 or more shows and save 20%. Buy 3 and save 10%. Season subscriptions are available through September 30th. That's Riverside Theater's new season. Connect at riversidetheater.com.
Experience the power of world-class dance this August at the Riverside Dance Festival. Ballet Vero Beach and Riverside Theater proudly present the return of Dimensions Dance Theater of Miami, South Florida's acclaimed contemporary ballet company. Be inspired by incredible athleticism and innovative choreography in an unforgettable evening of dance. Performances run August 6th through 8th at Riverside Theater. Get your tickets today at balletverobeach.org or at the Riverside Theater box office.
Are you a therapist or a nurse seeking the multi-state compact license? In the state of Florida, these and many other industries require a Level 2 live scan background check for clearance to work in your industry. A1A Fingerprints is your certified live scan source from Broward to Brevard. And if you're a medical provider, you need to be registered on the ACA web portal. A1A Fingerprints will help you navigate and comply with the law. Call 772-494-6556 or visit a1afingerprints.com. A1A Fingerprints.
Big news, Treasure Coast. Your favorite mortgage team just got even better. Introducing the same trusted faces you know and love, now with Union Home Mortgage.
Hi, this is Shannon Pohl. Hi, this is Lucy Cranker.
And these high-producing team members bring decades of experience, unwavering honesty, and hearts of gold to every home loan. And here's the best part. Same local processing, underwriting, and appraisers you rely on. Contact Union Home Mortgage.
Visit us online at shannoncpohl.com
and lucycranker.com.
We all have that pair of jeans hiding in the back of our closet with hopes of wearing them again. Slim Therapeutics can make that hope a reality. Our GLP therapy offers personalized weight loss, helping you quiet that food noise, reduce those cravings, and boost your overall health. Pair that with our customized HRT for men and women. Let's balance those hormones, improve sleep, and restore your energy. Visit us in downtown Vero Beach or Google Slim Therapeutics today for a free consultation.
And we are back with Arts Blast on the Air. I'm Willie Miller. Now I'm going to talk to Camy DeMario. Camy, it's been a very long time since we met and since we talked. You are an artist, but you're way more than an artist.
Yes, that's true. I haven't seen her in quite a while. That's true. And I guess I wear many hats.
And you're not wearing a single one today. So
I know, but there is many there.
You're ready for a new one. You checked them at the door.
Yes, I do. Yeah. So
okay,
we start.
so you and Judy Burgarella here are in cahoots, I
Yes.
understand.
Yes, we are. We've been for we're celebrating the 4 years of our
Really?
Florida Art Chix, CHIX, with the X. Yes, 4 years that we founded. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
You need a publicist, I think.
I guess we're starting, to get into the
You're getting out
getting
there.
serious. Yeah, we started 4 years ago, and it started like a fun thing. My son was the one that said, "Mom, you and Judy, you sit together on the couch all the time, drinking wine, talking about art. You should do a podcast." And I said, well, so it's good to have young kids still. They can really...
They know what a podcast is.
Absolutely. So I said, that sounds pretty good. So just put a phone, the video in front of you and just talk about what you're talking now. You can talk in front of a video. And he was right, because now we're having so much fun. And so our podcasts, there are on YouTube, and, I upload them everywhere. And we haven't done many lately. We've been so busy with the gallery, so we just don't have too many. But the one we have, that's fun. And we're trying to get back into the routine, to listen once a week or twice a month.
Do you have a website?
Yes, we do. It's the Florida Art Chix, like CHIX.com. That's
Florida Art Chix with an X.
With an X.
.com. Okay.
Yes.
And can people get all the information about where to tune in for the podcast and everything else on the
Yes,
website?
everything is on the site, and I try to keep it uploaded, and every all the time that we have new shows, there is the new flyer in there. And they also send us messages if they need extra thing from us, and, I can write back to them and, to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the other hats you wear.
Okay. The other
You want to start at the beginning.
Okay. Like my artistic life started. Well, I started actually as a children's book writer and illustrator. So that was my main.
And that's where I met you.
Yeah, that's where you met me. My children's book. Then from books, and I also I still do freelance work for authors that they need illustration of their books. So I still do that. As a matter of fact, I have a client now. I have a lot of books lined up. And so that's where I started. Then from there, I went to, because, I was thinking about my characters, and they're so cute. And I said, okay, I want them to bring them to life. I said, I want to see them bring to life. And so I started producing short animated film with my characters.
Just like that. So I decided to, and I did.
I used to use an illustrator then, and now with the AI lately, it's just me that I produce the whole thing. AI, I think, you need to still needs the human being creativity, and then it gives you a chance to save time and do things. There is a lot of different discussion about it, but I think it's great because people like me don't need to. Well, I know people then don't get paid. You hire an editor. I'm not hiring an editor anymore because I use my own software. So it's a different thing. But yeah, from there I started with my animation. I used to hire animator, and now I'm at the point that I learned, because what I do, I study. Mm-hmm. Along the way, I'm always getting new, certificate, AI, and everything. So I'm somebody that likes to learn. So I keep learning.
You two are a good pair that way.
Yes,
we are. Absolutely. So, and then from there, then I started to paint. And the painting part, it's not my favorite part. So I'm an artist. I paint, but it's not my favorite part.
What is your favorite part?
Animation.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Now that I'm into that, I really love to, and editing, even videos that we do, the editing, everything. So that's my favorite part. So I still paint because I still need to sit down, relax, and create my work, which I put it in the gallery. But it's not everything that happens behind the scene, the gallery, the marketing, and the videos and everything. So that's the one that what gives me more pleasure. So,
you know what I want to talk about while we have time? I'm sitting here beside a book, What I Carried Through the Fire, A True Story of Loss, Courage, and Rebirth by Camy DeMario. Do you want to talk about this?
yes, because that's my last, that's what I was going to come to it. That after the children, I said, okay, now it's actually something that I've been thinking to do it since I was in my 20s. And then I figure out, like, what am I, writing a memoir? I'm in my 20s. I still have a long life ahead. So, but now I think it was the right time. I went through life with lots of struggle and the lot of things that happened to me that I think it was time to put it on the paper. It's like a healing process too. Everything that I went through, and I wanted to share that with perseverance, resilience. Everybody can come out on the other side healed and healthy and ready to reinvent themselves. So that's basically the message from the book.
I'm looking forward to sitting down with this.
Yes, and I'm very surprised because since I published it just July 3rd, so it's just a month. Yeah, just a month. And I can see the success that already has, that, reviews that are coming in, that I'm so surprised about the reviews about readers, and I'm very happy about it because, if I can only even help one person, it's already a winner.
Are you getting personal feedback? I don't mean just the reviews, but people who have read it. Has anybody come to you and expressed appreciation for what you shared here?
Absolutely. Because of what I did with the book before it was published, I share it, with a few friends, and that's that was the part that really gave me the excitement to publish it, because I was getting so many great feedback from them, and I said. Then I waited, and then I said, okay, now it's time. I got to go and do it and don't think about it. And then when, it was out, and I know, of course, first the family and friends, they read it. I remember one day that I went home and my husband was sobbing, crying. I said, what's going on? And he said, because he didn't want to read it because, he lived it with me. And, men are different. So, yeah, they are. And I said, what's going on? Does something happen? He said, I read the book from beginning to end. And he said, oh, boy. He said, it's unbelievable. Never thought you could write like this. Never thought that it would just come out the way it did. And so I was my daughter, the people that lived through it, they really made a difference.
Okay, What I Carried Through the Fire by Camy DeMario. Where can people find this?
Everywhere online, and Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, Goodreads, everywhere. And I'm trying to place them in bookstores as well.
And at the gallery.
Okay, we're going to run out of time very shortly. So I want to thank both of you for coming in and mention once again Hot Summer Art and book signing at the Florida Art Chix Gallery, Friday, August 14th, 5 to 8 p.m. So good to see you, Camy DeMario, Judy Burgarella. See you soon.
Thank you so much, Ruth.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, and I thank you, my listeners, as always, for joining us again this week for Arts Blast on the Air. It's a podcast, it's a radio show, and an Alexa skill, all presented by Riverside Theater and Ballet Vero Beach. We are covering the arts online and in Arts Blast, the free weekly Florida Arts News email. I'm Willie Miller. I appreciate your being here, and I will look for you again next week. Thanks for listening.